I hear a 370. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man.
I was wondering if you were in the Z today or if you were in the Santa Fe. Well, I'm glad you're in the Z. What's up, guys? It's been a while, and the reason for that is actually because I've had no way to edit. Ever since I graduated, which you guys are going to see my last day of school vlog. That's pretty cool. I liked it, at least. But anyways, ever since I graduated, I have not had a computer. And I finally finished buying all of the parts for the computer, which is actually why Jordan is here, because Jordan has built computers before, and if you don't remember, Jordan's the owner of the 370 I reviewed. That one. But anyways, he's built computers before, so he's going to help me put this thing together. And yeah, you'll see it after I edit and post it on the new computer. So we'll see you in there. Okay, so first step.
I'll try not to drop it this time.
We're gonna get the operating system onto a flash drive because I'm not installing an optical drive because I have an Xbox to watch movies and CDs are useless. So yeah, Jordan, do your magic stuff that I don't know how to do. So we've got a Corsair 780T case in white with a see-through door panel, obviously. We got the Logitech MX Master mouse. We got Intel Core i7. It's the 5820K socket 2011 V3. Asus motherboard X99 Pro USB 3.1. We got Corsair Dominator Platinum DDR4 RAM. I have a Samsung 950 Pro M.2 SSD, which is going to be our boot drive. So I'm going to put my operating system and all of my editing software and stuff onto that, so it'll all load super fast, which is really nice. We have a GeForce GTX 960 video card, that's what it's called, with WindForce fans. Western Digital Black 5TB hard drive. That was actually very inexpensive, and I mean lots of storage, so that's nice. We got H105 closed loop CPU cooler and an HX850i power supply, and that's everything. This is Chris. Chris, how much do you know about computers?
I know a couple friends that have built one before, but
okay.
The computer I use now, I need like a fan stuck into the side to keep it from overheating.
Chris isn't here to help build the computer. Chris is here because he's cool and he's my friend. So, yeah, this is going to be really, really fun. And I'm going to start unboxing things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my parents would skin
Look
me if
at
I
this.
spent so much money in one place. But yeah, this is all
Look at that nice bag.
very evidently
Quality. Oh my god.
quality machinery.
So beautiful. All kind of for gaming.
Yeah.
Nobody makes one like for video editing. It's like they're all for gaming.
Yeah, it's like high performance computer gadget stuff is definitely going to be for gaming.
Well,
Ta-da!
I mean, they do make some for video editing, but they're like $1,000.
Yeah, they're like half as much as this computer costs if you want one that's like specific for like video editing.
Then again, those really.
Not gonna lie, I would have sex with this computer. Wow, this is cool.
I'm aware.
The Dominator.
Oh yeah.
Dominator Platinum.
Oh wait, before we start opening everything, we should probably
Figure out how to build it.
Oh no. I mean, yes and no.
I know how all the parts go together. Jordan's here because he's done it before.
All these go together in some fashion.
Should have just put everything on
Lots
top
of
the
fans.
computer.
I think we stuff it into the case and then it just works.
And then just plug it all together. And
I don't think we even need to plug it together. I think it just works.
Wind
Well, no, I mean,
force.
I'm lazy too. That's why I'm telling you to do it this way.
They couldn't just call it fan. It had to be wind force.
It's a gigabyte card. Yeah, I have the same thing. It's just the G970. Those are converters.
There.
I can't say I haven't messed with liquid cooling yet. So
Is this
Um,
liquid
it's gonna be
cooling?
new.
It's like it's not like liquid cooling because it's like
closed,
it's a closed loop. There's no like maintenance or anything I even have to do. It's like
a car radiator.
A regular CPU fan, like, is huge. Like the heat sink for it.
yeah, but I mean like as far as like closed loop liquid cooler like radiators go, this feels like it's little. That or like it just looked bigger when I was looking at it online.
It definitely does.
This is not sponsored by anyone. I wish it was. That would have made it a lot less expensive. I really like Corsair, which is why I have so many Corsair parts. People are gonna think that Corsair, like, the internet just assumes that if you make a video about anything, it's sponsored by someone and you like getting paid for it or like getting benefits or something. And they're all super butthurt about it all the time, and it's like, okay, this is not sponsored. I bought all of these parts. I just really like these companies. That's why I used them. You know?
Yeah.
We're basically unboxed. We're like as unboxed as I feel comfortable being unboxed at this point. Since we're not actually starting to like build yet.
Yeah.
Like that's like the computer equivalent of meaty back tires. Verstappen. That's my boy. Chris, who's your favorite F1 driver?
Oh man, put me on the spot here. Definitely gonna have to be, what's his face? Obviously.
What's his face? I
What's his
love
face?
that guy.
Yeah, dude, he's freaking the best.
I'd probably say Messi.
Messi?
Messi.
Yep. On.
Where the fuck? I'm just not thinking of his name.
We were talking about this like yesterday.
Yeah, literally.
Who's he drive for?
Oh, Red Bull?
Red Bull? Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo.
Daniel Ricardo.
Obviously.
Me and Chris are both Red Bull guys. That's why we get along. Even though he's a Vikings fan.
Yep, that's right. I have no remorse for that whatsoever.
But I can respect Rosberg. Hamilton, not as much.
Where is this now?
But I like Rosberg because he works hard. I watched like a video about like what he does off the track like every single day, and it actually blew my mind. Like he's like, okay, we're going to the gym now, and then like a minute later in the video, he's like, all right, we're done working out, and then he's like, so I'm gonna hop on my bike, I'm gonna bike home. And then he goes home, he like eats, and then he hops back on his bike, goes back to the gym again, and he goes to the gym like 4 separate times in one day, and like in between he's doing like simulating and stuff for racing, and I'm just like, this guy works his ass off. But then again, when your teammate is Lewis Hamilton, you kind of have to.
You can see Zach here in his natural habitat. Like Christmas morning.
Installing things is my natural habitat. I kind
That's
of
right.
wish. I mostly just like save up for things and like.
This is Zach. He's doing some things with
You
some
don't
stuff
have to narrate. I just need you to point the
all
camera.
the time. He appears to be moving something.
What the balls? Where's that screw going?
Now he's cursing live. Can't find a screw.
Whoa! I did not curse. I said what the balls. That's different.
What are you trying to do
I
here?
think it goes in that hole.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, whatever you say, I'm just gonna go with here.
Chris is like, sure. Wow, this is so.
Unfortunately, I'm not very knowledgeable in this subject. Here's Zach doing things. What's he got now?
I just realized we're gonna have to like, we're gonna have to lay down this case.
I was about to say, you should definitely clear the table off. That'll help a lot. Okay.
It was one of those little like packets to keep things dry.
Action
It
packed.
was inside the power supply case.
Alright, this should be done in like 15 minutes.
You know how to put it on Timelapse? We could probably do that too.
You don't actually. Time-lapse is something that you do in post.
In post.
If you really want to, I guess you can.
As you can see, Zach is pointing at things and moving around.
It's like Top Gear. You announce like this is Top Gear, and not just like my YouTube channel.
We need to get you a hat tonight.
Tonight.
Zach wears a hat.
I love Top Gear. Okay,
What?
what's next, Jordan?
I'd probably say install the hard drives, SSD and stuff.
The SSD plugs straight into the motherboard, so...
Right, it's like the freaking M2, okay? I keep thinking it's an SD. SSD.
An SSD.
Yeah.
But we can pop this bitch open.
That's so nice. You literally just put it in and just click
Yeah.
it.
Zach
Yeah.
grabbed a bitch. He popped it open. Where's he gonna put it?
This video is
Oh,
so,
boy.
like... I could actually take one of these cages out.
Yeah, you could. Great.
Better airflow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably take the one on top out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Wait, actually.
I was totally gonna agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'd take the top one.
Well, I kind of can't take the bottom one out and leave the top one in. The top one's screwed to the bottom one. Buddy. What?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, plus it's cold air kind of is heavier, so it'll go more toward the bottom of the case. So if you take the top one out, there's going to be more cold air. There's going to be more cold air flowing through.
Sure.
I agree with you.
What he said. Every time Top Gear has a
Action shot.
quote unquote expert on the show. Expert explains something very technical. Jeremy Clarkson. Right. Right. So this is what we're going to do now. That was not British. I don't know what that was. How do? Where are you still attached?
Well, then again, Jeremy
There's
Clarkson
some on
could
the side.
install this all with a hammer.
Probably some in the front, maybe.
With just a hammer, there actually is not anything. It's under that fan. Wow.
It's behind the fan.
They're just trying to be dicks.
Well, couldn't
That's
you
okay.
just move one of the blades so you could screw in between the blades?
No, because there's a little like,
These fans have a lot of blades.
and there's like a little like supporting thing.
What you doing, Zach?
I'm getting the motherboard. The hell is this? Ah, Wi-Fi. It's a little Wi-Fi
Necessary.
thing. What is this? Ooh.
Also possibly necessary.
Probably not though. That's like an M.2 kind of thing, but there should be a slot on this actual board.
Says hyper on it. Must be important.
No, if there's a slide on there, you don't have to use that. That's just.
Well,
for,
duh.
Yeah. That's. Just
But
for
there
extras.
may or may not be a slot. Nope, there it is. I see it.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool case though.
I have never been more scared to drop something in my entire life.
Yeah, it's a little different from car parts.
Don't worry. If you do, we have it on camera.
The thing about car parts is normally you have to force them in some way because nothing ever fits the way it's supposed to on a car. If something doesn't fit the way it's supposed to on a computer, you don't touch it. Like, don't touch it. Figure out why it's not working.
Yeah.
This honestly reminds me so much of Lego. You're just putting all the parts together.
It honestly is a lot like Lego.
No, yeah, straight up.
I still got Indiana Jones in the...
You should have to put a little bit of force into it. Yeah, you'll hear it pop though, like that. Click in.
Yeah, Zach.
It's kind of a
Force.
noise
Oh, this thing is
sometimes. Like that. There we go.
seriously cool looking
Ooh.
though.
Ooh, so good. Are they all popped in? I think they are. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, looks good.
Wow, look at all these
There's
ports.
like a soft, squishy thing on the back of that. It's beautiful. Chris, don't touch it.
I bet there's a lot of stuff you plug into it, right?
Yeah.
What you doing there, Zach?
I'm putting the motherboard in the case, and I'm like about to cry. Is it lined up with the I/O shield?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's lined up with the I/O shield. You just need to push. You need to get it a little push. Like that. There we go.
That was so scary. That was actually like one of the most scariest things I've ever done in my life. We're gonna put this CPU into the motherboard.
Just kidding, I love.
Ta-da!
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I'm surprised there weren't fireworks with it.
Shut up, Chris. Right now I'm screwing in the rest of the radiator, which is for the cooling of the CPU.
Nice.
Because this is the most race car computer ever. So it has a radiator. And also a start-stop button. It literally says start-stop because race car. Nice. Quite.
Oh.
Xbox Bing.
Oh my god, Jordan.
You got that video, right?
Stop listening.
It's the best app.
Go to YouTube so I can put in some
I was gonna
dank
put some
YouTube.
music on. But Jordan...
Just wants to go to Bing.
What's in Bing anyway?
Nothing.
It's not just a search engine.
Bing is crap. Bing is discount Google.
You know what it
Google
stands
is
for,
way
right?
better.
B-I-N-G?
What?
Because it's not Google.
We just screwed on the CPU cooler there. You see it looking all pretty. Now we're gonna put the RAM in and backwards.
Yeah, you need to pop this.
I already popped it open. It only pops open on one side.
Yeah, just make sure.
And nope, it was the right way. I'm an idiot.
There's a little nick.
I know.
Yeah.
And it looked like the nick didn't line up, so I was like, other way! And then the other way was like, way. Ta-da!
That was a satisfying click.
It was a scary click.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good.
Right now, I am connecting the fans for the radiator to this little Y thing, which basically tells the motherboard that these two fans are one fan. And yeah, we're doing that so that we can trick the motherboard into liking us. Okay, so we just plugged in all of the buttons and stuff that are here. Hand it to me. That are up here on the top of the case. So all the like USB things and all the buttons and whatnot all just got plugged into the motherboard. And now we're gonna plug in this little guy. And what this little guy is about 1/2 terabyte of the fastest computer, like, not memory because that's those things, but like it's like a really, 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 really fast hard drive.
Don't you have a hard drive too?
Yes, that's right here. That's 5 terabytes. But
Are you telling me there's 3 ways for memory to be stored in this thing?
so this is what's called RAM. It's random access memory. So it's a bunch of random things that is like told that the computer like gets and then forgets again really quickly. And you don't store things on that.
Okay.
You store files on, like, you can store files on this or you can store files on that. But if you store files on this, they'll be able to load faster, which is why you put, like, your operating system and, like,
So that's like
all my editing software will go on this so that it'll all load really quickly.
So that's like a solid state drive?
Yes, except this is, like, the newest version of them. So it's called an M.2 SSD. So you see there it says SSD and then there it says M.2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the fastest possible way for an SSD to be. And that goes in straight in, it plugs straight into the motherboard. And boom.
Okay, you'll keep this in the video. Xbox Bing.
God damn it. Got it.
No, make it go back. I like the 24 hours of Le Mans.
And then I gotta bust this guy out because I have one so freaking tight. Ugh.
I haven't had soup in so long. That's good, man.
Chicken noodle soup is good for the soul. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Real quick. Is that
Just push open.
cool? Make sure. Didn't know you already did. You should get a nice satisfying click.
Are the pins all lined up over there?
No, it needs to go further toward the back of the case. Yeah, like that. Like that. Now push down, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Yep, like that. You're good. Now you just need to screw it in.
Boom! We built a thing. We did it.
You did good.
Nice. So, the monitor that I have is, the way we used it before was just as a bigger monitor for my laptop, which means we used a VGA because it was the only thing that it had, and it can't plug in with an HDMI, and I don't have a DVI cord, so we're using this TV because it plugs in with HDMI. So, yeah. I guess, let's see, turn the TV on. TV's on? Yep. Alright. Here goes nothing, Jordan.
Alright, you have to switch the power on in the power supply. Before you hit the start-stop button.
There we go.
Make sure the lights come on.
What lights?
Cool. Yeah. Those just 2 lights.
Cool. And 3, 2, 1, race car. Oh, baby!
That noise. Oh wait, is it on the right video?
Oh no, it said 69. I was trying to get it on video.
And it doesn't have anything to boot up into anyway, so.
Oh, the wind force goes blue. Oh, I'm so happy about that. So we're trying, but this operating system is just like not wanting to install. We've tried a couple different things. Now we're just like contemplating how long it's gonna take us to try and make this work, or if we should just go to Jordan's house, get the USB CD drive thing that he has, and then just use the CD he brought because we know it works. So, alright guys, so we are going to go ahead and bite the bullet and drive to Jordan's house to get his CD, USB CD ROM thing, so that we can use his CD because it's gonna work the best. Those of you with keen eyes probably noticed that it is no longer nighttime. At about 3 a.m., Jordan and I couldn't get the operating system to work, so we decided to go to bed and try again today. And we're pretty sure that we got it just fine. So it's going now. We're going to see. As soon as we've got an operating system up and running, I'm just going to probably close this video out because it's just a bunch of boring, like, installing drivers and stuff, and then installing editing software. So I'm tired. Are you tired?
A little.
We were up late, but all right. Hopefully this works. We cheated. We couldn't get it to just go straight onto the SSD, so what we did is we downloaded Windows 7, which you can see right there, onto the hard drive, and we're going to upgrade it to Windows 10. So what we're doing right now is getting the drivers for the Wi-Fi so that we can connect to the Wi-Fi to upgrade it to Windows 10. Once we upgrade it to Windows 10, we will make a bootable flash drive of Windows 10 and put that onto the SSD and then just format the hard drive. It's so far it's working, which is more than everything else we've tried, so that's good.
Very sure.
So we're gonna do that. Alright guys, here it is. I want to thank Jordan so much. I mean this with all my heart when I say there is no way I could have done this without you. Thank you so much for all your help, just reminding me what order to put things in, and the countless hours you spent helping me try and figure out this freaking operating system. We finally made it, buddy. Thank you again so much for all of your help. I could not have done this without you. There's absolutely no way it would have happened. This is now the 4th day. So far there's been no problems. It's completely up and running 100%, and I attribute all of that to you, Jordan. So thanks a lot. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. Make sure to like the video if you liked the video. Make sure to leave a comment telling me if you liked the video or why you liked it. If you didn't like the video, feel free to dislike it, but please leave me a comment telling me why so I can fix it for later videos. And yeah,